Hi there, this is the new style of EPH Combi Pack 4, which is called a CP4 programmer. It is a wireless programmer which generally runs a combi boiler, but you can use it on a system boiler, control a single zone. Now you generally have this unit which is wired into your boiler. It'll be generally on the wall and wired in, and then this unit is the one that you guys are controlling. It is only controlling your central heating. It doesn't control your hot water at all. Okay, so your hot water will work just by turning the tap on. It'll fire the boiler up, and it doesn't matter what these settings are on, your hot water is always going to work. Okay, so let's start with the simplest options. The first option is to have it in manual. When you have it in manual mode, you can press the up and down on here on the target temperature. Now it will start flashing at you, and then once it stops flashing and goes back to its normal temperature, as long as the normal temperature is lower than the target temperature, it will fire up. So you can see the flames come up on here. Target temperature's coming on here, which is 29 degrees, and it's currently 28 degrees in here at the moment because it's hottest day of the year, hottest day ever recorded, I think. Okay, so we have time and date here, which is actually incorrect, but we'll change that in a minute. It's telling us Monday, it's the 1st of the 1st, and it's at 12 o'clock. It's in manual mode. Now, if we press the off button, that's now completely off. It's not going to come on. Target temperature is at 5 degrees, so it's off. Manual mode, back to manual. So these are the two main buttons for the simplest control that you can do. Okay. Now then, if we pressed auto, this is then going to come into your auto times that you've already preset. Okay. Now you've preset the auto mode in program. Okay, but we're going to go into that in a minute. But auto will go through your different time settings that you have set. Okay. So we've done auto, we've covered manual, and we've covered off. Let's now cover program. So program's going to preset the times for the auto. Okay, so we're going to press program. It's going to come at 6:30. Okay, in the morning at 21 degrees. So that means it's going to want to reach 21 degrees, and then once it reaches that at 6:30, it will then switch off until the temperature drops, and then it come back up again. Okay, so we're happy with 21 degrees. Now at 8 o'clock, it's then going to go off because the target temperature is lower than the temperature in your room generally. It generally won't go below 10 degrees. Okay, so you got to think about it as an on temperature and an off temperature. Okay, so at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's going to go off because it's going to want to reach 10 degrees. Okay, so we're happy with that. I'm just pressing OK and going through the different times, through the different zones. Okay, so now setting 3, 12 o'clock wants to reach 10 degrees, still off. Okay, let's now go on to zone 4. Now 2 o'clock wants to reach 10 degrees, still off. Okay, so it's not coming on. Monday to Friday, it's not coming on. Setting 5. Now at 5:30, it then wants to reach 21 degrees. So this means it's coming back on. Okay, so our first one, it was coming on at 6:30, reaching 21 degrees and going off at 8. Okay, now on zone program 5, 5:30 wants to reach 21 degrees. Okay, so when we go on to the 6, at 10 o'clock, it wants to reach 10 degrees. That means it's going back off again. Okay, so that means now it won't come back on again until the next day at 6:30 in the morning. Okay, so it's only doing the times of which it wants to reach 21 degrees, which means it's going to come on. Okay, so that is your program settings. If I now press OK, it's then going to go over to Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to do all the same time zones again, because what we're doing is one set for Monday to Friday, so if you're working, and a different time settings for Saturday and Sunday. Okay, but we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to skip down through. As you can see, 12 o'clock, 10 degrees, 10 degrees, 2 o'clock, 10 degrees, not coming on. Okay, 5:30, 21 degrees, it's then going to come on. then 11 o'clock it goes off because our target temperature is 10 degrees. Okay, so that sorts that out. Next button, time. If I was to press time, but hang on, let's go back. Let's press time. Okay, this is now we can change the time settings in the time button menu. Okay, so it's saying it's year 24, which is a little bit wrong. Okay, so we're happy with that. I'm going to press OK. We are then going to change the month because the month's the 6th. Click OK. Tell a lie, it's not, it's the 5th. Can't get my months right. Okay, and then we're going to change the date. I'm going to come right up through because we are currently Thursday, 28th. Okay, and we're happy with that. And then we're going to go down through. It's now 1 o'clock and it's 1/4. Okay, so change the times and press OK. Okay, that's it's 52 days of the year. You're happy with that. This is relation to the wireless settings, so don't press anything with that. Just skip through that. Okay. Now we're happy with that. So that's all now set up. So if we now go to off, that's now gone back to this main menu. Okay, the main menu has now changed its time and date, and we've changed all the settings. Okay. Next button, boost. If I was to press boost, it's then going to boost it to its auto setting for the next available time set. So it's going to come on now until it's meant to go off. Okay, so you're just boosting through the times. Okay, so you boost it now for the next sort of hour until it goes off at 2. Okay, so that's the boost. So that's it. So we've covered it all now. We've got the off button, permanently off completely. No central heating is going to happen. Manual mode is going to want to reach your target temperature permanently all the time. Auto is going to do your preset times, and those preset times are denoted by your program button, which is that one there. Okay, so this is the new version of the EPH CP4. Okay.